睽违7年，国际时尚设计大师 Anna Sui 再度来到台湾，她一直是我的偶像。这次能在她来台的晚宴上与她畅谈生活点滴，并且接受我的电视独家专访，真的太荣幸了。今天时尚名人会的焦点人物呢，我们非常的荣幸访问到的是国际知名的服装设计大师 Anna Sui， 她能够来到台湾呢，让我亲自的访问她，我觉得真的非常非常的开心。那我想现在呢，我们就要跟她好好的聊一聊。Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Taiwan and welcome to Stephanie's View.
好，谢谢你。
It's really an honor to have you on the show today. Our viewers are very excited to get to know you a little better.
Hello, Taiwan. I'm so excited to be back here. It's been a few years, and things have changed, and it's so interesting, and I'm discovering so many new places to go shopping and delicious food to eat. And
Yongkang Street is right.
Yongkang Street. Oh, that was so much fun because there was a combination of antiques and also lots of new stores with new concepts of handicrafts, and I think a lot of young people are very inspired to put their ideas out there and make them available for customers. So I look forward to coming back again and seeing how it evolves.
How about Din Tai Fung?
Oh yeah.
It's the same?
Oh yeah.
I know you like to eat 小笼包 with the crab meat.
Yes, that's my favorite. So that was the first thing I did when I came here.
I know.
I went there to the original one.
Okay, the original one is in Yongkangjie?
Yes.
Okay, the very small space.
I really look forward to that.
I'm so lucky to have dinner with you last night. A party is very wonderful and delicate. Okay, thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you. It was fun having you as my dinner partner.
And not only are you a famous fashion designer, but you also you create your beautiful makeup line and the fragrance line as well. Okay, so this time, because of your press conference, could you please talk us more about the new fragrance? The name is...
It's called La Nuit de Bohème.
Okay.
And it's
La Nuit de Bohème. Yes, very difficult to pronounce. But once again, La Nuit de Bohème.
So La Nuit de Bohème is inspired by my bohemian style. I think when people talk about Anna Sui fashion, they always mention that it's very bohemian, very rock and roll. And I think that you captured that spirit in the bottle and in the fragrance. But this new fragrance is a little more sophisticated, a little stronger. We've added some new notes to it that kind of give it more depth.
The symbols, you use a lot of like the peacocks, the rose, and the butterfly, but why is that?
I think that that's part of the success of Anna Sui, is that we use these icons that are so recognizably Anna Sui. The rose, even in my furniture in the boutiques, it's always the carved rose. The butterfly, I love the shapes of the butterfly because it's very Art Nouveau. And the peacock, again, it symbolizes kind of magical transportation. So all these fantasies behind these images are captured in all my products.
How long does it take to create a new fragrance?
I think to create a fragrance, the hardest thing is to come up with the correct concept. And when we did La Vie de Bohème, it was the first time that we used my fashion for the inspiration. So when people talk about Anna Sui style, they're always mentioning this bohemian style, free-spirited, artistic, romantic woman. So we continued that feeling into evening, and we did the bottle in gold, and we did the packaging in gold, and suddenly it became much more glamorous. So La Nuit de Bohème is great for special occasions or for a party, but it gives you a feeling of being more glamorous and almost like a fairy tale princess.
Okay, but I mean, what's the biggest difference?
I think La Vie de Bohème is my favorite flowers, rose and peony. But for La Nuit de Bohème, we added a new element, which is in the middle part, there's wood, oud wood, which gives a warmth. And on the bottom, we have amber, cedarwood, and patchouli, which gives that kind of like bohemian feeling.
But what is the challenge for creating the new fragrance?
It's always capturing the whole spirit behind the idea. So for La Nuit, when we added it, made it gold, we took it into evening, we made her into a fairy tale princess, an enchantress, and I think that all the elements that we used for the bottle, for the package design, and for the image that captures that whole feeling.
According to you, which type of women should wear La Nuit du Bon?
I think Anna Sui fashion and Anna Sui fragrance is not about an age, it's more about a spirit. So I think when people want to capture like the wildness of a bohemian lifestyle, they can have the fantasy from my fragrance. And also, I think just looking at the golden bottle, it makes it more kind of mysterious and more enchanted, like a fairy tale princess.
Yeah, I feel like very sexy and romantic. Is there any Asian artist or actress, okay, do you think it can be your representative?
Yes, and in fact, I just launched a Fila collection in China, and Shuqi is the face behind it, and I think Fei Wang is very beautiful too.
Just curious about to ask this question, but actually you know the answer, and you think Fei Wang is, yeah, I think she has her own style.
Yes, she has that inner strength too.
And you travel all of the world, okay? So don't you think which country inspire you the most?
I just traveled to Spain recently, and they have the very beautiful Art Nouveau buildings in Barcelona. So I think maybe that's going to inspire me a lot. And also very exotic places. Last year I went to Africa, and it was so different because there's nothing there but the animals and the Maasai.
Oh, so maybe next time the new idea is from Africa, is right?
You never know.
You never know. Did you always know you would be in the fashion industry?
Yeah, I think my friends and my family tell me since I was 4 years old, I had made the decision I was going to be a fashion designer.
4 years old?
Yes, I was.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. I was a flower girl at my aunt and uncle's wedding, and we went to New York.
Okay.
And I came back thinking, I'm going to move to New York, and I'm going to be a fashion designer. So then I spent my whole childhood trying to figure out how to do it. I read an article in a magazine about 2 young ladies who went to Parsons School of Design.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I have to go to Parsons School of Design. When they graduated, they went to Paris, and Elizabeth Taylor opened a boutique for them. So I thought that was the secret. I just had to go to Parsons.
Okay.
Many years later, I went back and reread the article. And I didn't understand this as a child, but one of the young ladies, her father was the very legendary fashion photographer.
Yeah.
So that's why I say live your dream, because I had this dream and I pursued it, not really understanding what I needed to do, but just focusing on that dream.
When you was a little girl, you know your dream and just follow your will to work it.
Yes.
Yeah, because you are so excellent. Otherwise, why you can enter in the Parsons School?
I think also because I was so focused, I knew exactly what the requirements were. I took all my classes that I needed to. I learned how to draw because you needed a portfolio. All those things, I just really focused on it.
Well, I really have to say you are my super idol.
Thank you.
So now I'm follow your steps because I major in fashion design too. You are so famous. You help a lot of every girl to know where can be their dream.
Well, I think that that's the most important thing, is to have that dream, and also the journey along the way in achieving the dream is what your life is about.
How did you start out in this industry? I mean, working this industry, the first fashion show for you?
A lot of friends in fashion, and my best friend is Stephen Meisel, and of course from his friendship I met all the supermodels, Naomi, Linda, Christy. And
Naomi Campbell.
Yes.
Linda Evangelista.
Yes.
Wow.
Christy Turlington.
So they are all the supermodels in the whole world.
We always hung out together, dinners, birthday parties, everything together. And they all really helped me for my first show. And I think that I was in a very lucky position to have these great friends that supported me.
Your brand, okay, is very popular everywhere. But what was your biggest challenge when you first started in your career?
I think it's every designer's problem is money. So I made a small collection, and I was working for a big company, but the small collection attracted a lot of attention, and I got my own New York Times ad. The owner of the company that I was working for fired me because I had my own ad. So I had no business plan, only my paycheck from my job, and that's how I started my business. So I did many years of freelancing, working for other companies to earn money to support my own collection.
It's around how many years?
It took me almost 10 years before I did my first fashion show. Yes.
Almost 10 years.
Yes.
You encourage young talent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So after 10 years, you decide to start your own company.
I did my first fashion show. It was at the time when New York became the center of fashion. All the international press was coming, and one of the big department stores in Japan, Isetan, approached me.
Yeah.
And they gave me contract to distribute in Japan along with many licenses, including the cosmetic license.
Wow, you're so lucky.
I think so.
If you could change one thing about your career path, what would it be?
Oh, that's a hard one. Because I work so much, I have so little free time, off time. So I wish I had maybe 2 more days during the week so I could enjoy a weekend, because I work a lot on the weekends. But of course I enjoy being with my friends, my family. So maybe that's the thing I would change.
So you work hard and play hard?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
How do you overcome your difficult dates?
Well, I think that I'm just a creature of habit. Like, no matter how difficult, no matter how much I think I'm never going to have another idea, I'm never going to come up with a new concept, when I see the fabric, I can see the clothes. And I think that that's always the key. Every time I run out of ideas, I usually go and look at fabric. And suddenly something will give me an idea, and one thing leads to another. You see a beautiful fabric, and then you make a dress, and that dress will give you another idea. It's really a process. You really have to develop it and work into it. And that's really how I overcome those times when I have just no idea how to move forward.
What are some of the most memorable moments in your fashion career path so far?
I'll always remember my first show. It's when all my friends were behind me and really pushed. Even backstage, Linda Evangelista was helping the other girls get dressed.
Wow.
And she kept saying, come on, you have to dress faster. It's Anna's show. We have to make this work. And so it was just so much support from my friends. At the end, we were all crying. It was
so touching.
It's such show of love from everyone. When I won the CFDA award for Lifetime Achievement, I never expected it. I had no idea, and it was such an honor to be voted by my peers, by other designers for this award.
Wow. Yeah, and you know, CFDA is the most important awards in the world, okay?
For fashion,
yeah,
yes.
for fashion. It's really an honor.
It was a big honor for me.
From that time, okay, so it's a good movement for you?
Well, I don't know. You can look at it 2 different ways, like lifetime achievement, but I still have more life.
Last Christmas, you have a very special line. It's like a
Minnie Mouse.
Yes. Minnie Mouse. That's so cute.
I have the best job in the world because I can use everything that I'm obsessed with, everything that I'm interested in learning about. I can put it in my work. I always love Minnie Mouse, and she has such cute style with her polka dot dresses. She's very feminine too, so we used Minnie Mouse as the packaging idea for all the lipsticks. Even the top of the lipstick had Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, you know, when I just open it, I don't know, it's like a
little mouse.
Yeah, it's like a mouse coming out.
And the new lipstick that we did looks like a shooting star. It has the 5-point star. It's quite beautiful too.
Yeah, you are very creative. So your designs are so beautiful and so fun, okay, and very unique. What tips can you give our viewers to help them find their own unique style?
Well, I always believe that you should have fun with fashion. That's why I love all the new trends. That's why I love going to other cities to really see what's going on there, what's new, what's going to be the new inspiration. But I think that all in all, you must be true to yourself. You must decide what's right for you, what you love, what you feel comfortable with. And that's when you look your best, is when you feel comfortable in your choices.
So could you share with us some of your personal fashion and beauty tips?
Since I was a teenager, I always loved red lipstick. So I loved
teenager.
to wear red.
Is around Around what age?
I guess when I could start wearing makeup when I was 17, 18 years
okay,
old.
not that.
No, because my mother
early.
wouldn't let me wear makeup.
So that's why I asked you. Okay, maybe around 12. No, 17 is not too early.
But I loved red lipstick.
Okay.
So that became my signature look. I think also with eye makeup, I love black eyeliner. So I change all the time. It can be pencil, it can be liquid, it can be gel, but I love black eyeliner. And I think that I always wear my base makeup, the 102 base, and always rouge because I like that kind of like rosy cheeks.
Oh, a lot of energy.
I think so, yeah, and happy.
Your idea is keep you move forward.
Yeah, I think I'm very optimistic and I'm always dreaming. So I'm always dreaming of new ideas and new inspirations. And then I like to show everybody what I'm excited about. And that's why I love doing fashion shows, because this is always like the best way to put together all my concepts, including the music, and transporting my whole audience and all my customers to the world that I'm dreaming about.
No matter what age you are, you always look young because you look very girly.
I think it's because I'm so excited about what I do.
Yeah.
People say that, yeah. I think that I'm still a little girl at heart.
What is the next for you?
Everyone that comes to my boutiques or the makeup counters, they always want to buy the furniture. So I've been talking about that I would love to do home design. So I'm about to launch some home design in Japan. So eventually they'll be available everywhere. And I think that that's very exciting because so many people love the way my apartment looks or the boutique looks, so we'll have products that are inspired by that.
Maybe only after a few years or a few days, okay, we can see your casa line?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, we are looking forward, okay.
Thank you.
And what would you say in the secret of your success?
I think that I've always been very true to myself. I think, you know, no matter what changes and trends go on in fashion, it's always very signature, it's always very recognizable, and it's always that feminine, flirty, rock and roll, bohemian style woman that I like to design for and that I feel is the heart of Anna Sui.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, okay, and sharing a lot of experience for all of my audience.
Thank you. It's been a thrill to be here.
Thank you very much and enjoy your trip. And I hope to see you again very soon.
I hope so. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
即使已是拥有国际知名品牌的大师 ，Anna Sui 却非常的亲切。她的设计从服饰、彩妆到香氛，总洋溢着复古气息和绚丽奢华的独特风格。经典的玫瑰、蝴蝶图腾等华丽的装饰主义都集于她的设计之中，总让女人在使用她的产品时，仿佛自己是被宠爱的公主般，有着浓浓的幸福感。